Okay, on like the whole scoop thing, like the scoops, you have you have to complete scoops and shit in order to get prestige points. Um, like hell, even beating the game will earn you prestige points. I think. Now on your first run, it's going to be impossible to get all of them. Like at least for me, on all playthroughs, it was at least until the third game, because and case zero and there was in two case zero and West, it was impossible for me, and three, it was impossible for me to get all the characters, like all these scoops completed because of the fact that, well, the when you first start off playing the game, the characters are slow as fuck. Not slow as in stupid, but slow as in you can't run that fast. Um, on scoops. Um, now they don't really hell in Dead Rising 1 and 2, and they don't really tell you which scoop. It's basically has a psychopath in it. Now I wouldn't know because quite frankly I think like he's like these guys have a good idea like this guy has a good idea in helping people, but I honestly didn't know. Um, Now, some soups are like super easy to mix. Like due to the fact that it's super easy, like for some scoops, it's super easy to mix them. Because you wouldn't have any knowledge of them being there. Like let's see what's a good one. The um one of this one dude is trapped in the entrance plaza, and you wouldn't have known he was there because of the fact that it's in the entrance plaza, and it's called, and the place that he's in is called um, in the closet or something. Uh, and basically, you wouldn't have known he was there because of the fact that that when you get into the entrance plaza, you're um, kind of far away from him, so you wouldn't hear him. Um, And for him, you have to go into the closet, get rid of these boxes, and find them. Again, he looks super easy to miss. And also the Wii version called Dead Rising 2. Uh, it's like Dead Rising Shop to be Shop. Not shop as shop like I'm shopping through like going shopping as in cutting shit off. Um, like in shop to shop, it has like a few minor differences, like not having as much not not having as many characters, and excuse me, all like some of the scoops that are not seen in the first, are not in the first game, in the original, are mocked in this one. And one of the well-known scoops, like one of the well-known unlocked scoops, comes in the form of a wait. How many was it? Yeah, yeah. Like one of them is comes in the form of one of the most well-known bosses from the first game. That being convicts, where they'll appear at like 8 p.m. at um I think somewhere around there. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played Dead Rising 1. I still remember some the bare basics. Like the convicts will be roaming around the park area, and there's one girl you have that you'll see. first thing they appear. And her name's Sophie, and you have to get her and then immediately get the fuck out if you're willing. Um, in like the second unmarked psycho fight, it will be Cletus, the gun shop owner. And again, some of these guys you wouldn't even know of. Um, let's see now. Except like for for each boss battle, um, each one has a different form of fighting. Like the convicts, you have to, somehow make them learn to a key and beat the shit out of each one. Uh, or make sure the constant's going. For Cletus, you have to somehow shoot at him while he's shooting at you. Adam the Clown, which is one of the most notorious of all the I think he's like the most notorious out of all the characters in Dead Rising 1. Where he has like chainsaws and he'll block most of your attacks if you don't hit him if you don't time the hits. Uh, hmm, hmm, hmm. Now let's go into the plot. Um, let's see. The plot is like again, it's Frank is told that hey, shit's going down here. Get the fuck over here. I think if memory serves, that was it. Um, so Frank basically gets to Willamette, finds out that shit's going weird there, so he goes to the mall. And like eventually basically says, but best course of action, go to the mall. Like if anyone has seen in game or something, hell, if anyone has been to the mall, everyone would know that's like a completely bad idea. Like the malls in like the doors into the like at least to the entrance and shit, it's completely fucking glass. So the zombies could easily push their way in. Um, and while there, it ends up like, oh, it's safe for now, but when he goes to get some shit to help barricade it, um, this one old chick, hang on, get the ass over here, who was looking for a dog, hang on, her name is Lindsay. Like that old, I think her name was Lindsay. I don't know. It's like two old chicks in the game. And again, the old chick that you have to save in the game, also old as fuck. You have to somehow find. Like again, that was also easy to miss. Yeah, it was fucking Lindsay. Like she basically was looking for a dog, and she sees that her dog is outside. And none of the zombies are taking notice of the fucking poodle that's barking its ass off at the feet. Now, Madonna, which is the name of the poodle, comes into the Wii version of the game as a infected dog. And it's like a bird, but quite frankly, that game's considered non-canon. Um, in the first one, you have to you have to think sees this old guy, takes a picture of him, and then the zombies get let in a few seconds later. Frank manages to evade the zombies, and basically, uh, he meets up with Otis, um, uh, Jesse McCartney, and Bad, in the safe room. From there, they want to figure out what has happened, and basically it's they Frank has to go to the they Frank and Brad leave the safe room through the ventilation shaft. Um, it ends up being like Brad needs help in the food court because someone's shooting at him. He goes there after telling Jesse to stay in the fucking safe room, and basically, um, like I'm just going by the main game, like the story here. I'm not referring to anything in the story in the scoops. Remember that. Frank, Frank helps Bud take out Colito, who's the villain of the game. Um, after taking out Colito, they go to the entrance plaza because Frank shows Colito Frank shows Brad the um, photo of the old guy, and the old guy is important. So they basically go to the entrance plaza through the little open area that's between the food court and the entrance plaza. Um, they have to cut through a few zombies to do so, but I think if my memory serves, his name's like. Damn, I have to refer to this. Again, this is why my memory fucking blows. Like, oh, should have played the game for coming. Should play the game for coming back here. Fuck you. Um, let's see. His name was Russell. Oh, his name was Russell. Oh, Barnaby. They always refer to him as Mr. Barnaby. Uh, and the reason why he was important is because he was like a scientist and he was a scientist or something, and he was important with one research and shit. Uh, so they ended not getting Barnaby because Barnaby's an old stubborn. He's old and stubborn. Like he's basically telling Bird that if you don't promise me that there's a safe way out of here, I'm not coming with you. Uh, and basically, they go back to the safe room to figure something out. Uh, now, I don't remember. It's this showcase. Yep. Um. Okay, I'm going off memory here, but they kind of figure out what to do by they have to figure something out, but by not the case was the first case file, which is the missions, the main story missions, will be. After that, they have to wait to figure something out. Come 6 a.m. the next day, something happens. I'll tell you that in the next episode, next video.